Good morning, students. This is your English class, class 11. And this is lesson number 2 from your book, Hornbill. The lesson's name is We Are Not Afraid to Die If We Can All Be Together. It is written by Gordon Cook and Ellen East. In this video, we are going to take up the summary of the lesson, and this is part 1 of the summary. And this is video number 3. We are not afraid to die if we can all be together. A dream voyage. It was a long-standing dream of the author to duplicate the round-the-world voyage made 200 years ago by Captain James Cook. The author and his wife spent 16 years of all their leisure time in improvising their seafaring skills in British waters. He took Wave Walker, a professionally built boat, 23-meter, 30-ton, wooden-hulled beauty. It was fitted and tested in the roughest of waters for months. He set sail in July 1976 with his wife Mary, son Jonathan, and daughter Suzanne from Plymouth, England. At that time, his son Jonathan was 6 years old and his daughter Suzanne was 7 years old. First leg of the journey. It passed pleasantly as the voyagers sailed down the west coast of Africa to Cape Town. He took on board 2 crewmen, Larry Vigil, an American, and Herb Siegler, a Swiss. They set sail for the southern Indian Ocean, one of the world's roughest seas. First signs of impending disaster. They encountered strong wind on the second day out of Cape Town, which continued for the next few weeks. The alarming size of the waves, rising up to 15 meters, as high as the mast, became the cause of worry. They reached 3,500 kilometers east of Cape Town on December 25. They celebrated Christmas and kept the spirits high despite deterioration in weather conditions. January 2. Preparing for the worst. The waves became huge. The voyagers saw endless, enormous seas rolling towards them. The screaming of the wind and spray became painful to the ears. To slow down the boat, they dropped the jib, lashed a heavy mooring rope in a loop across the stern. They double-lashed everything and went through the life raft drill. They attached lifelines, donned oilskins, and life jackets. Disaster and its aftermaths. At about 6 p.m., wind dropped. The sky became absolutely dark, followed by a growing roar. The narrator saw a gigantic wave, twice the height of other waves, appearing perfectly vertical. And then a tremendous explosion shook the deck. A powerful flow of green and white water broke over the ship. The captain got injured. His head smashed into the wheel. He flew overboard and sank below the waves. He lost consciousness and prepared himself for his approaching death. It was a providential escape for the author. Suddenly, his head popped out of water. Wavewalker was getting sunk. Masts became almost horizontal. A wave threw the ship upright. The captain grabbed the guardrails and sailed through the air into Wavewalker's main boom. Badly injured with left ribs cracked, teeth broken, and mouth filled with blood, the captain kept his courage, found the wheel, lined up the stern for the next wave, and hung on. The decks were smashed, and the ship was full of water. Crew members show unparalleled strength. Crewmen Larry and Herb started pumping out water. The captain half swam, half crawled to the children's cabin to inquire after their well-being. With no time to worry about the bumped head of his daughter, he struggled back on deck, having found a hammer, screws, and canvas. The captain settled to make necessary repairs to save the ship from sinking. He managed to stretch canvas and secure waterproof hatch covers across gaping holes. Now water deflected over the side. Other problems arose. The hand pump started to block with the debris. The electric pump short-circuited. Water level rose threateningly. 2 spare hand pumps had been wrenched overboard. The captain used another electric pump, kept under chartroom floor, and connected it to an outpipe. He received no replies to mayday calls. His daughter Suzanne was badly injured. Her head was swollen. Her eyes turned enormously black, and she had a deep cut on arm. She showed exemplary courage by not worrying the captain, who made desperate attempts for safety.